recording now then. Okay,
Cool.
so tell me, like, why did you decide to get the coaching? For you,
Um,
wait, before, like, for you, I'm actually very interested because you've been playing since season 5,
yeah,
and
man.
you haven't really you haven't really improved so much in your rank at least, so,
I haven't improved at all.
oh,
Yeah, thanks
okay.
for rubbing it in. No, I'm joking. Nah, I've got into gold one season. That's about it. But I've just
hmm
been hard stuck silver. Like I've never played it super seriously. I was playing on and off when I first discovered it in like season 5. And then I've had like months where, oh yeah, yeah, I'll play loads and then not climb and get frustrated and be gaining like 16 LP and being like, what's the point? And then recently I've just started. You can probably see from my OPGG, just been absolutely spamming games.
hmm
And just you know what it's like. You always think you're better than you are in your head. Like, oh, I know if I dedicate myself to it, I'm actually going to improve. But I haven't. So I was
Ah,
watching
but
your
so now you're like actually looking to improve, and
yeah, yeah,
before you weren't
yeah.
so much, you were playing more casually, I guess.
Just playing for fun, 100%. And
Okay,
now I
good.
just
Okay.
actually want to improve. So
Okay, yeah, that makes sense because I feel like if you actually tried to improve like since season 5, you probably would have managed to get higher by now alone.
hopefully we'll
Yeah,
find
yeah,
out.
yeah. No, but that's good because I feel like if you weren't actually trying to improve now even, then there's no point of getting coaching. Okay.
Yeah, I think like I've flirted with like some other games like getting properly into it. Like I got into Apex a bit, flirted with some other games, but I actually want to get decent at a game. Like get Diamond or
hmm
something would be really cool. So I think I can. So I thought I'd reach out. I was looking at some of your videos and I was like, yeah, sure, check out. I saw your coaching session.
Okay.
Looked
So
good.
so for this season already like diamond your goal or
No, no, no. For
no?
this season, I'll be happy with like gold 3 would be cool or gold 1.
Gold,
But I
okay.
mean, that's a high. That's a high.
Okay, I guess we can see like how you play and then I can tell you what I think you can reach.
Yeah, sure.
Um okay, so I mean what are your biggest weaknesses as a player? By the way, I'm always gonna ask these questions to everyone that I'm coaching because I think they're like very important questions.
No, sure, sure. I think I don't understand a lot of the like game fundamentals, because obviously there's not like a guidebook of
Mm-hmm.
some of the stuff like pathing or, you know, things like that. So you can't, I've just been kind of like, oh, finding out what works for me and just doing it. I haven't really looked at guides or whatever. So I guess like the proper way in quotation marks, the meta way to do things, I suppose I'm not really in tune with. So it'd be good to know what the
Mm-hmm.
do's and don'ts are.
Well, yeah, that's definitely something you need to improve on if you want to improve in general. I mean, I made some guides like specifically for Echo, I guess.
Hmm.
For like the pathing. Well, it's not very specific, but it's just for like clearing junglers, I guess, and for ganking. So maybe you can look at that if you have like you feel like you have no clue or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, I had a look at that, so I've been trying to do that for like my past few games, so that's
Mm-hmm.
been good.
Ah, okay,
Um,
okay.
so yeah, I've seen some
Uh,
improvement there.
and you watch like any league content creators or not so much?
I like I used to watch Yasuo like a
Okay.
bit,
Yeah.
but just like for entertainment, I watched a bit of Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
I loved Armageddon Bai. I watched a lot of him.
Okay,
Um,
okay. Yeah, the
yeah,
OGs, I
yeah,
guess.
yeah, yeah, the OGs exactly. Skara.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
so
Well, yeah, okay. I mean, they're not really. I don't think any of them are really doing the content except for Tyler, of course, but
yeah.
okay. I mean, maybe if you find enjoyment, like I always recommend like Toot Boss, Midbeast. They're definitely very good players where you can learn a lot, and their videos are also pretty entertaining. So definitely worth watching if you have like the time for it or whatever.
Yeah, definitely. I don't usually like sit and watch Twitch, so I'd probably just catch up on
Yeah, me
YouTube. That's
neither.
most of the time. So
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. They just upload like good games or whatever and their highlights, so I like watching that.
yeah,
And I think you can
absolutely.
learn a lot from it. And do you like know all the champs in the game because you said you have like knowledge issues
I know every champion pretty much. Like,
and the abilities and that stuff?
yeah, yeah, I know all that. I know all that. I don't know how many games I've got on League. I've got enough. Like, I
Yeah,
know the
enough.
game. That's why I'm a bit
Yeah.
frustrating. Like, I'm not like improving, so I was like, something's
hmm
going wrong. So, but yeah, I know all the champs. I get that. Items, I'm pretty good at. Like, I will change my build depending on matchups and stuff like that. Like obviously like anti-heal, like the
hmm
basics of like anti-healing or like
Yeah, I actually think you shouldn't
magic
buy it
hand
on
and stuff.
Echo.
Yeah, I saw you saying like let someone
Mm.
else who's got a bit more AoE
Yeah,
stuff, like
I saw
apply
you
it
about
more.
it. I guess I'll ask you about that then when we do the OPGG.
Sure, sure.
And are you like, are you using Blitz?
I am using Blitz. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
that's
I
good.
am.
That's good because I forgot, like in the last coaching session I did yesterday, I forgot to tell the guy to use it before the game, so he didn't have it.
No, yeah,
Okay.
I've used Blitz for about a year and a half now.
Oh,
It's
really?
really good for but I didn't realize about the jungle camp timing, so I've only literally done that for the last few games. So
Wait,
I've been using that, which is
you had to turn it on yourself or what?
I run League and Administrator, and I didn't run Blitz and Administrator, so
Oh,
it didn't apply it. So now I'm running Blitz and Administrator. It's
ah,
working.
damn. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. All right. Yeah, I guess let's look at your OPGG then. I
for
mean,
sure.
your rune setup is like, I mean, I guess you're running my rune setup now with
I
the
am.
yeah, and I mean
Yeah.
it's always viable, so I don't mind if you just play that. I guess in this game, I think I had a note. Yeah, here like you went for mercs, but like look at their champs. Almost none of their CC is even countered by tenacity.
Game you looking at, sorry?
Can't you see? Ah, fuck. Yeah, sorry, I didn't share screen.
No
Wait,
worries.
wait. Yeah, yeah, no.
Yeah, cool. I can see that.
The second newest game. Like
Yeah.
the only CC is like the auto attack from Alistair, I guess, which you never should be getting hit by, and the stun from Vayne. That's like the only CC in that game that really gets countered by tenacity. So,
Yeah.
I mean, are you
I think
aware of that or?
yeah, I think my thinking, obviously probably
Mhm.
wrongly, but my thinking was, well, Dana was getting fed early, so MR never
Yeah,
hurts. She has like a
that's right.
knock up. She has a knock up, so
But the
yeah, I
knockup
wasn't
doesn't get. Yeah, tenacity doesn't help against knockups.
right. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know
Oh, you
that.
didn't know?
And then I was
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's helpful. Because I was thinking for Alistair as well, like the knockup
Mm-hmm.
from Alistair or the vein. Yeah, but well.
Fuck, man, you've been playing since season 5 and you don't know that, man. God damn. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm very dirty casual player, man. Like
Yeah,
very
no
dirty
worries.
casual.
I mean, they thought about actually changing it, I think, this preseason to do it like knockups, but I think they didn't want to do that because it would fuck up some timings, like especially for champs like Yasuo or whatever. They didn't want to
Makes
fuck them
sense.
over too hard, so they didn't. Okay, yeah. So just so you know, like in these, like you have to be aware of the kind of CC you play against. I guess like knockups and whatever, they're just not affected by tenacity. Yeah. What's 1 second? I will change my stream title. Okay, what did I have for this game? Yeah. In this game, for example, first of all, I think like you should have went blue smite. Are you always going red smite? It seems like.
I am with first strike because
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
I think you told me
I said
to.
that. Yeah, I said that. But I kind of changed to because I play more first strike now in general
Okay.
because it's more consistent and but I still like the blue smite more in some games. Like in this game, you have like a lot of ranged squishy champs on the
Hmm.
bot side of the map, I guess,
Yeah.
where the extra burst can help, and also they have like they have abilities to get away from you, so the slow also helps.
Hmm.
And red smite I usually like to take when I'm against champs, like I don't know, Irelia or someone, who you can 1v1
Or
when you're
dueling maybe.
even.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
But Olaf, you can't really 1v1 unless you're very ahead, and Trundle
No.
the same. So the slow is, I guess, more worth there as well. Yeah. That's just a
Makes
small
sense.
note. I just wanted to, yeah, because I guess you always go red smite, but I think you should change it sometimes.
Well, I used to always go blue smite, and then
Yeah, and me too
obviously
last
it's
season, but
yeah, but what even like early this season, I was always
ah,
I've
yeah.
only switched it since I watched your video basically. So,
Mm-hmm.
I guess I can switch it up more. Like what I need to get better at is I'll import a build from Blitz. I'll just use that, and I'll just like spam it every single game, and I don't like customize it that much to unless it's like I need anti heal or I need
Mm.
magic pen or something obvious. But
Well, the blitz builds are usually pretty wrong in my opinion, but
yeah,
they're weird. I don't know. You always go rock apple first, right? Also.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay, good.
yeah.
Uh, Yeah, I wanted to say about this game, for example. I think in this game a secondary tenacity would have been good. See, like Oran Galio alone already disgusting CC. Then also point to click Volibear, and Brand can also CC you like for quite some time. So I think in this game, I don't know what exactly made you lose, but of course, like I think the extra tenacity would have definitely helped you here.
I think I got ahead early in this game as well, but then I think this game just Vayne just absolutely. I think Vayne went like 16-0 or something. I think she was absolutely insane. There's nothing I could really do.
Vayne? No, she went 1-9.
Oh no, it was another one. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
on
yeah.
my team anyway. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
no, I won that game.
Okay, okay. No, I'm just saying, but sometimes like you should definitely look at the CC. For example, wait, let's see. My last game, I also went that. What did I play against? I played it, yeah, because they had like Anivia who buys whatever. They had Seraphine who can CC you for 1 year, and then they had Ashe. And see, I popped off completely, even though I didn't have like the aggressive runes, because actually I feel like in a lot of games it actually works out. You know this rune setup. I don't know. It
Yeah,
feels
because
very good.
Triumph, I guess, is like really good for like resets and stuff anyway in team fights. So
Yeah, exactly. And also the gold is not bad. Like 20 kill participation, 400 gold, not bad. And
yeah,
see here,
yeah.
like I went blue smite also because they had like these kind of gems, and yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's a good point. So just
hmm
just looking at like the CC from the enemy team and customizing the range as well for that.
Yeah, this is another game where you definitely could have went for the tenacity because like all of these gems have a lot
Does it work
of.
with suppression? Does it tenacity?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
And even if it doesn't, like the other gems are enough almost that to take that.
Yeah,
But
I
I
was even
think it
looking like
does.
even like I had this really good Dark Harvest game and um I think maybe in lower elos the carry because some
hmm
of these games I'm like popping off, right? Like I'm getting like decent kills. I think just Dark Harvest will make it so much easier to carry, and maybe like First Strike's better late, like in higher elo, because it's a bit more
Yeah.
consistent and whatever. But I think if you can get consistent kills, Dark Harvest is just so
Yeah,
OP.
I've said that many times. Like the lower the elo, the better Dark Harvest is definitely.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
no doubt. Like it's I think maybe even in your elo going like the blue tree is not optimal because snowballing might be the way to go for like carrying like going this rune setup even with the
Mhm.
domination.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
wait, how did you go? I think you went with not with the Eyeball collection but with the other one, right? Let me see. Fuck, yeah, I think Eyeball collection is better. Wait, let me just see 1 second what the pros are doing that are playing this. Because yeah, I think it's just not worth so much. Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
no,
because
okay, he's
they
going
like
that.
Dark Harvest.
Well, maybe it's good. Maybe it's good for the so you have a lot of magic pen. I don't know.
Mm.
Could also depend on who you play against. Maybe I'm not sure. Yeah, see, he's going eyeball collection. Okay, he's also going stopwatch. I wouldn't listen to this guy.
That's everything you hate about Echo players, right?
Yeah. No, but I think it just makes you a worse player. There's no point. Like, oh, what happened
uh,
here? I just
uh,
noticed that.
what did happen there, bro? Did
Yeah.
I have that whole game? No way. I think I
Mm,
sold it. No, did I
yeah,
sell it?
probably.
Oh my days.
Oh, thank you so much for the sub. Mm. Yeah, here I
Interesting.
just wanted to say about the anti-heal. I guess,
Yeah. So basically, no one on my team is building it, and I was like,
just
um, I was like, I have to, yeah, but and then Tom wasn't getting involved in a lot of the team fights. I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
who was that against? Was it Kane on the? No, okay, I can't remember the game, but basically, I was on the other side of the map, and I was like, every time I'm fighting someone, I need that. Oh, I was Shiraka, obviously. Yeah, so I was like, I need that grievous wounds like badly in order to win these fights. So.
Yeah, no, I mean, like a last item, I guess, like with Eternal whatever. Yeah, and I agree, the anti-heal and the Tom Kench is not a real anti-heal, so to say. I mean, it's basically only if they choose to attack him, so yeah. But the Vel'Koz also had it. When did he buy it?
After me, I think.
Really? Because I think, okay, well, let's so let me go. I just want to see because if
Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
he can apply it pretty well, you know? Like Ekko usually targets like 1 or 2 people in the fight, so it's not even that worth to buy it on him.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't usually. I think it's only when it's out of necessity.
And I
I
mean,
usually spend.
if you've watched like my other videos, you probably know what I'm gonna say. Like the CS numbers are probably like your biggest problem. It's even
They've been better,
worse.
bro. Look at my last 4 games. I've been on point with them. Look,
Well, on
well,
point,
better.
I wouldn't say, but it definitely improved a bit.
Hey, bro, Blitz says I'm flipping diamond level CSing apparently. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's very sad for diamond players. I mean, you should
No, I know it's bad. It's pretty
in
bad.
like winning
Yeah,
games, you should easily hit like 8 CS, I guess.
really. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
that's something I definitely need to improve on.
definitely, but it's something where Blitz should help you a lot. I mean,
Hmm?
because it just makes your pathing easier. I also,
Hmm.
yeah. Okay, I guess I would like to see just if you can clear, if you can do the full clear with Ekko.
Cool.
So if you can share your screen, it's
Yeah.
okay.
Uh, Practice tool or
Uh,
custom?
yeah, practice one. Just do like the full clear ones. I just want to see if there's like any problems with it or whatever. If you do something fundamentally wrong there.
Oh no. Can you change runes in practice tool?
Yeah. But runes shouldn't matter
No,
for.
not runes. Sorry, sums. I didn't take smite.
Oh. Yeah, you can. You can. Did you
Yeah.
go in already? Or no, not inside, not inside.
Right.
Whatever. It just close it and go back in. No worries.
Good.
Mm. I mean, you can share your screen
Cool.
already, I guess. Okay. Okay. Just like TP to the camp. No, start right side. Start right side. I think right side clears like the more difficult one.
I've never used the practice tool in my life.
Yeah, it's not like the most not the
Said what?
most useful thing, but
OP,
whatever.
OP.
Yeah. Yeah, you can if you like look on the bottom left. If you do on the arrow there,
Mhm.
the next one you can spawn jungle camps on the top. Click on it. Click on it. No. Yeah, and then no, one more. Sorry. Yeah, the top. Spawn jungle camps in Rift Herald.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just do that then.
Yeah. Okay, so and don't smite the red. So smite the big croc.
Yeah.
Okay. Mhm. Okay. You level like that always?
Yeah.
Smite the big. Okay, you should definitely start. I mean, that's just kind of a small thing, I guess, but you should definitely start leveling with like control. put on your W. Mm. No reason to hold on to it, and you will drop so much lower if you don't use it. Did you watch my video for the jungle clearing?
No, I didn't know.
Okay, maybe I will show you then, like after this. Like there's a lot of like smaller and some bigger mistakes, I guess. Okay, I mean there's a lot to improve.
Okay.
But I can show you in a second. Right, wait. I guess I will share my screen for it then.
You want me to exit or?
Yeah. Okay, wait. Just I guess I'll just do the whole screen then.
It's not how much time you have. It's how you use it.
Okay. I mean, it wasn't completely horrible or anything, but there's definitely still a lot that you can do better.
Cool.
Like to stay more healthy and just to clear faster also, of course.
I don't know when to kite or not. Like, I, I,
Always kite.
I find like, but is it good to stay in place for 3 autos, get hit twice by the buff, move, or you just constantly just moving backwards and forwards?
I guess you can just see. I mean, no, it's like the red you can cut it towards like here or whatever, and then of course then you just stay in place, I guess. But in general, you should always have the habit of kiting towards like the next camp. Always, like also in the late game. That's like something a lot of low elo players they overlook. They don't think about anything other than the first clear. But it's also important to keep clearing efficiently, not just in the first clear.
Yeah, I've started to smite right away now because of like Ekko's passive, which you brought to my attention. So that's something I'm trying to do more, just smiting right away. Because
see, and you should always like walk down, like already start walking and just throw the Q back for the small ones, because like auto attacking 4 times takes a long time. And then here you should try to like group them up, like I did. You notice that? Like
Yep.
And then they will work together nicely. I could have kited this even a bit more here, I guess. Here you can throw the Q down, and then here like you should only attack the wolves once. See, they will burn out. You don't need to attack them again.
Cool.
Or you can throw the Q, I guess, whatever. Like just keep attacking the big wolf after proccing the passive once. Here I usually pop a potion like at blue, so I don't know if I need to gank top or whatever at that point, then...
See, I sometimes, if I'm feeling comfortable with it, I will like aggro the grump and then throw my W down, but sometimes it's easy to mess up, so I'm just like, oh well.
Yeah, but that's how I usually do it. See, like how I pull them together.
It's a lot faster.
And with a leash, you will usually even be like full HP by now, like with that. And now you should look like either just take the crab or look for top gank, or like usually.
So do you use your smite on the grump? Because I always thought that
I do.
I would usually do red Krugs wolves. Red Krugs raptors, skip wolves, go to blue buff, do grump, save my smite, and then fight in the river and
that's
save
really
smite
bad.
for the scuttle.
Fuck the first scuttle. It's so useless compared to like. It's okay to give it sometimes, like, and most of the time you will trade sides anyways, like if you start red side, the chances are very high that the other guy will also start here.
Sure,
And
sure,
and
sure.
on blue side I often start blue buff also, and then I also trade sides a lot of the time. And even if it's contested, then either you give it or you just contest it with your team or whatever. And it's much better to be like level 4 and be healthy at the crab than be able to smite it away. You know, it gives like 20% of its normal XP, I think. So of course the gold is still important and
Wait,
nice,
it gives
but
20% of its normal XP on the
yeah,
first.
yeah, because
Oh, I did not know that.
that's why it's smaller. Yeah, you
To be
changed a bit.
fair, that that pathing I just explained there was from like 2 seasons ago.
Hmm.
So I was still using it.
With Echo, you should always just full clear, just or not. Yeah, you should always look to full clear. And with that, I
Unless
mean,
someone's like pushed under turret and it's an easy kill.
like,
Just full clear anyway.
yeah, I mean, wait, let me show you real quick. Like, just so I have the map pattern. I'm not gonna clear again.
Hmm.
Like, after you clear like the first 3 camps on your side where you started, you can look for a gank. Especially in low elo, people just do not even expect it ever at all. Just start running to like the lane you're pathing towards, and they will be caught so fucking off guard because you're there very early for
So
their
it's fine to
chase.
mess up your clearing path. Go straight from Raptors and go straight to top lane.
You
That's
mean
okay.
you mean if I do like this, and then top?
Yeah. Is
Yeah,
that what
that's
you're
okay.
saying?
You know,
That's
because
okay.
these camps
Okay.
are there, and then when you do like a successful gank, you go back. You can usually take the crab then, and then you just clear like this, and then you can take a base. Like I do this in a lot of games, really, and it works. It works a lot. And I also explained that in my like gank pathing thing. I think like with the
Okay.
clearing.
Yeah, I think I'm too like one-minded of like I'm doing my clear
Fuck.
and then unless something's super obvious like someone's like 10 HP in lane I'll go oh yeah let's go and kill them but I've had it so many times where oh yeah I'll go to the lane and then I'll go to the lane and by the time I've got there they're like they've backed up or under tower or something and it's just
Hmm.
you wasted loads of time so I usually just try and just full clear.
I guess you can like queue up for a game now.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm share your screen again.
let's wreck some noobs.
Exactly.
Should I stream with sound? Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
cool.
Oh wow, instant cube puppies.
One of the benefits from being in the elo hell.
No, but I never. I never get like instant cube pups when I queue on like low elo accounts. But I guess
Yeah, but
it's
you're
because
probably in
they're kind of.
Smurf queue.
Yeah, I guess it's because of that. Right.
Um, yeah, okay. Is Blitzen admin? Yeah, it is cool. I usually go for Belveth
I wouldn't ban.
because
I don't think she needs to be banned in this elo, but I mean, whatever. Ban what you want. My ban currently is like Ranger because that jump's just super unfair, but in this elo, I don't think you have to be scared of any jungler, really. Not really scared, at least.
I'll go Warwick because he can sometimes be annoying.
Okay, that's an interesting opinion. I mean, yeah,
Well, I think
he's
you
annoying,
just
but
do you know what it is? Yeah, you need to get in the mind of a Warwick player. They're
mm,
obviously got problems because they're playing Warwick, right? They've obviously got mental deficiencies.
I
So,
think you're talking about Shaker players, but yeah. Oh, the it's lagging. Oh no. Help. I fuck. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, it was like the connection was dead for some seconds. I don't know.
Can you see my stream? Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, but it was frozen for a few seconds, but now it's fine.
Okay. The
Mhm.
opinion that everyone's looking for, all your thousands and thousands of subscribers,
Mhm.
what's the best Echo skin?
I think everyone agrees that it's true damage echo. I don't know. I
And
mean,
the best chroma?
well, I usually play the white one also.
Yeah.
I think the other ones kind of suck.
Pink's okay. But
Yeah.
I was so used to playing with true damage echo, right? And then I played Pulse Fire, and the sounds are just weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Doesn't
True
give
Damage
that same
Echo
feeling.
it just does everything right. Like the sounds are clean, the animations are so nice, and that stuff. I also like it. And
How
I'm
long have you
glad.
been playing League for?
Since season 6, I guess.
Like seriously, the whole time?
Mm,
Like grinding or?
no, like the first few seasons, not really. I guess. Let me
Fair play.
see. Let me see on my. I didn't play on this account. I made like a new one. Okay, where is? Um, I think like I actually don't know where did I end. Like season 6, I ended in gold, but I think I got boosted like by my friends. Then
Oh, so would this be a good game to take Tenacity, do you think, or not?
no, not really.
No,
This
okay.
fine, this fine. Here I would just go the standard setup. Yeah, I was thinking. I mean, you could maybe go Dark Harvest, but just go this. I think
We'll go
it will be
standard,
fine.
yeah.
You know. Yeah, season 7, 8, 9, I ended platinum, and then season 10 diamond, I guess.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So like took you like what 4 seasons of basically playing
Mhm.
some of it seriously to get to diamond. Do you play any other games?
Yeah, I used to play a lot of CS:GO. I also had like 2,000 hours or 2,500 or something in that. Yeah, I played like every game, really, like PUBG and that stuff, Overwatch, everything when it was like popular, I was also in it. In PUBG, I was actually kind of good when it was like, I was like top 200 or whatever in
Oh man,
duo. Yeah, I've
hardcore.
always had like some drive to be good, I guess.
I've got a couple of friends that are like master and grandmaster in StarCraft. They play
Okay.
that pretty heavily. But I've never been one for RTSs really.
Yeah, I don't know, me neither.
All right, so okay, Trundle. Uh, Vega top, interesting.
Mm-hmm. I mean, now you should already think about where you're gonna path.
Well, I'm thinking. I mean, top's going to be free to gank, right? He's going to be pushed because he's ranged. He's going to be pushing in. Um,
Hmm.
and he's got no
Well,
escape.
I mean, he should be pushing him, but in this elo, you just never know what's happening in the lanes. I'm gonna be
It's
honest.
true.
So,
True. Ord's got CC. I think top would be a free kill. Hopefully.
hmm well,
First strike on Veigar, is that normal?
I don't know. It seems okay, I guess. But I don't think it's like normal. His runs are definitely a bit weird, but
Hmm.
okay. I mean, bot lane, ganking bot lane here also definitely not a bad choice. I'm just saying, like, they will
Yeah.
probably play very aggressive, so there's a high chance that they're pushed up. Like enabling the Ornn is not so likely to win you the game as enabling the Samira or yourself, you know. And also you
Both
gotta
can
think
both
about
can't
it.
get a double kill.
Well, you also gotta think about the fact that you can get like 2 kills on bot lane and only 1 on top.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. Okay.
mean,
So what do you suggest starting?
blue.
Yeah.
I would suggest that this game definitely. That's what I would do. And mid lane also definitely gankable, I guess. It's Twitch, so well, and you have Fizz, so if he's like not branded, then you can just go on him when you're there.
Yeah, it makes sense. I just, yeah, I suppose I was just thinking in my mind, like, Veigar top, long lane, no mobility, like, seems
hmm
free. But
Yeah,
you're right, I
yeah.
guess.
No, it's you're not wrong, but it's about you also gotta look about and see like what's gonna win you the game, you know.
Hmm.
First of all, it's gonna win you the game if to kill the Draven because he's gonna go mental, and also because he'll just be weak, of course. So if you can gank a Draven, then you should always look to gank it. Honestly, like if it's in your team, you should gank it, and if it's in the enemy team, same.
Good to know.
Like Draven is just like a very important champ in every game, I guess he's in.
So red or I was thinking, amber knife.
Mm. I don't know. It's kind of a 50-50 to be honest.
Let's
Go
go for
actually,
the
yeah,
slow.
go blue, go blue. I think it's not bad.
Tip number 1:
Yeah.
leveling up through control.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Should I just start red to secure it?
No. No, I think now you can't do anything if they actually want to start there. Their level 1 is way stronger than yours.
Vertical jungle on this one then? Just go for his
I
red?
don't think they're starting here right.
Oh, okay.
And also, I think a lot of times when low elo players start at the enemy buffs, they usually fuck up their pathing. I don't know. You can place the W a bit earlier, by the way. Like now. Or yeah, already at like 126 you can place it. I guess I will do it after the game also. You didn't level with control.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a habit. It's not easy to do that right away. So just try improving on that, I guess. Yeah, proc the pass and try to run away. Maybe you could have flashed, probably. Damn, that's yeah, that's just tilting.
I was going for the speed boost and then maybe get away, but yeah, I should have just.
You should go bot now. Go bot. Just clear your from bot to top, I guess now. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I will explain like after the game what you could have done there.
What would you say?
Start at Crux. Start at Crux.
Yeah.
Like as a general rule, always clear from the outside in these situations at least. Like if you just full clear, then always clear from the outside. It will make your pathing better in general.
Really?
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, it helped to ping like help from your team. Oh, okay. They're not even looking. No.
No way. Oh, that sucks, dude. I misticked the F as well. It's all going
okay,
wrong.
I was confused why you flashed.
Yeah, did not mean to F.
Biodox heal.
Alright, this is a rough one,
You
dude.
should Biodox heal. Oh, okay.
What did you not buy an amplifying token there, no?
No, Dark Seal is like biggest priority.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's such a good item.
I don't usually go Dark Soul that early just because, like, I don't know,
No,
I
always
usually get
go
one.
as early as
Yeah.
possible. Always. Yeah, this is a rough one. I hope you can pull it back a bit so the coaching will be better, but no worries, like there will still be stuff to learn.
Yeah, that is just rough all round, to be honest. But we move.
At least you're tilt proof. Kind of. You should already, while you're clearing, just look top maybe a bit to see if you can maybe gank there in a second. Like you need to look at the wave, and I think this might be an angle where you can actually lane gank there. You know, like lane gank is from the left, right? But yeah. And well, don't you know what a lane gank is?
What do you mean, sorry?
Like going through the lane brushes.
Yeah, I do.
you could have easily. I think you would have killed him. Would have probably killed him there. Or actually
Oh
did.
man.
This game's not going well.
Nope.
Fuck. Okay. Well, if this game is over fast or whatever, either you can queue up again, or maybe we just look at the replay.
Yeah, I'd rather queue up again, to be fair.
No worries. It's definitely a rough one. Also, your pathing is pretty fucked now. But yeah, you should go wolves and then see. You can see on Blitz timer, like in 30 seconds, your raptors will spawn. So at least
Yeah,
you
so
can.
boom. Yeah, sense.
It's not completely horrible, but. Control Q. No. Fuck.
Oh, no.
Oh man. I thought he invaded. I didn't see the timer. You should actually look for the crab now. Maybe you can just seal it away. Just smite it and run, basically. Just smite it. Oh, fuck, never mind. Run. Oh my god.
Jeez.
I think you're dead again. I'm sorry I baited you into that.
It's all good, bro.
Yeah, I mean, at this point it's so hopeless.
Yeah, it's over. It's
Yeah,
the bad one.
just mute all. This is definitely fucking rough.
I'll take real enemies over fake friends any day.
Oh, weird. So yeah, I didn't realize when you say lane gank, I didn't realize you were saying brush gank when I was thought.
Oh
But
yeah,
makes
but
sense. I know what you
that's
mean. Yeah.
But I guess most people call them lane ganks. I don't know. You can
Yeah,
maybe even kill the Zeraf here. You flash. Oops. Oops, fuck.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Mhm. Well, maybe you will pull it back a bit now, so...
Maybe. There's hope. That's one of the roughest starts I've had in a while. Jungling, man.
Yeah. That's...
Always the way, innit? I was like psyching myself up before. Come on, man, you can do this. Like, absolutely go 20-0. Nah. 4-0 by before 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was like very unfortunate. Like the first one you could have probably
It
lived
was,
if
yeah, I should
you...
have flashed.
Yeah. And then the second one your team didn't move. But I mean, you didn't ping them to help you early enough.
Yeah.
Maybe they would have moved, but who knows? Like in this elo, people usually don't move for junglers. I don't know. They don't realize that it actually helps them get kills as well. Of course, so it sucks to drop minions or whatever, but
I was gonna go bot, but I just prioritized clearing, especially
yeah,
invading. I just need to make sure I get this.
definitely. You should definitely keep clearing here, like going bot when the Shaco is already dead now. So
Trundle's probably in my jungle right now, to be honest.
not unlikely. Maybe put on the control word in the brush above you, or do this. No, he's not. You should put it on somewhere. Okay. And there's already like a few, like some things I wrote down, so it won't be worthless anyways. Maybe looked up here. He's the champ like beggars in the middle of the lane. Yeah, you can kill him or on his R. He should just R him now. Oh, okay, I
Right.
guess it's worded. He could have R'd him earlier.
Mhm.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, take a reset, okay.
Or recall. What would you say, Merc Treads?
No, don't just buy the IP. No. Don't buy boots now, Buy the mythic first, it's so important.
Yeah.
You're using the F keys?
Sometimes.
You're using the F keys, but you're not skilling with your... That's so funny. Damn. Okay. You should keep clearing. I don't think you can get anything there. Yeah.
Nothing I can't do, no one I can't beat.
Can't do anything.
I mean, like for the last 30 seconds or so, you just wasted
Done
time,
anything, yeah.
basically. I guess you should help mid. Man, if you had Rocket Ball, you could maybe even do something here, but
Yeah.
can't reach them. Should just go back to jungling. Yeah, I think you can catch him if your team moves. He's still there. Ping help. I feel like now you will lose it. Never mind. Nice. Yeah,
Might shut down actually.
Well, I guess you're coming back a bit. You should definitely buy us.
Yeah, Rocket Belt, you're right. Yeah, that's another thing I'm bad at. Like, I'll often look down and I'll see I have 2k gold, and it's like, oh man, what am I doing?
I mean, 2k is like fine, but after more than 2k usually is too much. You should definitely go Mercs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like Zara, for example, you can just stun you so long.
You ever lands it on me with my insane mechanics?
Yeah, you're right. And also, Veigar will probably go Everfrost, so that's another annoying thing to deal with without tenacity. Um,
surrender.
Who was that? Of course, the Shaker player.
Let's get roided at the back of the key won't come back to me.
Yeah, but
I might miss it at an angle, but
I think I would have checked out.
can't really do anything against him, to be honest. He is going bulk though, so maybe he'll be squishy. 10 seconds. Oh, I can do something here. I'll play that.
Alright. Well, it's definitely good that the game came back a bit.
Yep.
I mean, even if you have 10 Dark Seal 6, that's crazy after that start.
Bring it back slowly, bring it back slowly.
Hmm.
Boom. Did you say that?
I mean, if you're very confident in your ability, you could go for a Magus, of course, but...
No. Well, to be fair, actually, I had 10 stacks. I should have gone
Yeah,
for
exactly.
That would have been the correct
but
one.
and you also have Flash Up. That's also like another good thing to have.
Yeah, you're right. That would have been
but
better.
still, it's
Let's get
still
Nash's
risky.
finish first, and then maybe.
Yeah, I mean, in high elo here, I wouldn't have in this game set. I definitely wouldn't have gone for Magus.
Oh,
Because
okay,
like,
right.
if you're smurfing or whatever, I usually find that you need the Nashers. Before that, it's very bad. Like, I don't know, you feel kind of weak even if you have 10 stacks. I think the Nashers gives you more value, and it's so risky, you know.
It is very risky, yeah. No rocket belt though.
Okay, they surely want vision on the Drake. Okay.
Let's go.
That was good. It was also very good mechanically compared to before, like all the fights before.
Thank you. I'm gonna push top here because I think my team can handle that. Yeah.
Yep, that's good. Also, you should go in your jungle now. I don't think.
My jungle.
Or wait.
Or invade. Everyone's down though.
Yeah, but the death tremors are not so long. And who's their top?
Crux.
The Veigar lives, but
Let's see if we can get this.
yeah, you should be able to get the red. You're smart. And the Twitch is in your jungle also. Maybe, like, look at his HP, maybe. Okay, he's dead, I guess. Run. Because you could even use
me,
the
man.
portal. Oh, he missed with his W, though.
Jungle to clear. I've caught up on farm as well, not too badly. Oh, let's get that.
Yeah, clear your jungle. No, all of us is up. Okay, I wanted to save that for like after the coaching, but like, please don't use your rocket boat for clearing.
What? You don't like him for camps, no?
No, like the
Okay.
damage is so low and it's such a big cooldown and it's so important for fighting. So if a fight breaks out and it's not up, I mean, of course, like technically it's more like more efficient if you use it like here, but you never know, you know, like, if someone just runs up on you, it's not worth the risk. I don't think any good Ekko player does that. At least I'm aware of it. Every W. You could have placed it even in a way where he gets slowed. Okay. Clean mechanics.
Huh?
Clean mechanics, I said.
Cheers.
No, that was good. I mean, the dodge and the E was definitely good.
Yeah. No, thank you.
And you can get something there if your team moves. God, like you went from 0-4 to 7-4. That's crazy.
Bro, it's all you. It's all you. That's all it is. Nothing to
No.
do with me, bro.
No.
Nah, it's a good comeback. To be fair, it's
Yeah.
nice. Do you know what? I know it's like, but like, it's the first time someone watching you play League as well. I think like when you first start off, you're like not thinking that much about it. I'm out of here.
Hmm.
What?
I don't think you had to flash out there. The Twitch also, by the way.
Did you see me get that kill?
Yeah. I guess your
How?
Q. Your Q. There's Twitch doing.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh,
Well,
all good.
you should
Oh,
get
I
Drake.
did it again.
You should get Drake.
Okay.
It's like they're all that kind of.
Definitely get Magi's now.
Mm-hmm. You also have Oregon. Just go over, honestly. I think you shouldn't. Yeah, you should kill them. Nice try.
Mine. Team should be able to get it though, hopefully.
I don't think so.
No.
No,
Trolling.
it's fine. No, unless I don't think. Oh, the Shaco's 1-1.
No way.
What a fiesta. This fish should be able to kill him though, I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully. Come on. Annoying.
He went in way too late.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well, don't buy matches, but you buy the Revenants, holy shit. You have full Revenants. And you lost your stacks.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Next item should be bite stuff. I guess because Journal is building more. I mean, the rest of them aren't. Well, maybe it shouldn't even be. Maybe it should be Lichbane. Because you shouldn't even be the one killing Trundle, to be honest.
Yeah, it should be VC.
I really like Lich Bane as the last item. Also against like these ranged champions, the movement speed will really help you.
I don't know. I always feel like Nash's Teeth and Lich Bane at the same time is like
Yeah,
almost redundant.
that's such a misconception that a lot of low elo
Yeah.
players have. I don't know why. I don't know who started that, but
Maybe I could have done something there, but
yeah, you could have.
could have definitely. I wasn't ready for it, to be fair.
Yes. Wait, are they doing Nash? You have E again.
I don't know where he is there. Ah, it's annoying.
Damn, the damage shields.
Huh?
He did a lot of damage there. The jungle. Okay.
Okay. That's nice purchase. Lucky I didn't go Magi's actually.
I feel like they don't.
Samara's got a good push on top, so.
But I guess.
Bot even, yeah, bot, yeah. That should be a kill. That's a great shutdown for Fizz.
What's happening? Why did he follow so far?
It's called Silver 3.
Yeah, that's it, I guess. Okay.
What do you think so far? What do you think main improvements are? I know it's hard because it's such a fiesta game. It's like, well,
there's a lot. I mean,
okay,
I guess I don't want to like overwhelm, you know, just play the rest of the game out
sure.
and then we'll talk about it. Wait, they have soul, I didn't even notice that.
Ordered. Wasted loads of time here, just doing nothing.
Yeah, but the later the game goes, the less important it is, you know, like to be very efficient, because now you're already like almost full build, so of course you should still keep being efficient, but it's not as bad anymore. See, like using the rocket build here was so bad. Now it's still on 20 seconds cooldown. You could have actually probably done something in mid with it, or killing the Zeref here.
True. Yeah, okay.
Of course, you know, like it won't always be bad, but it will sometimes be bad, and sometimes you should just avoid.
Huh.
Oof, that was risky.
Calculated.
Oh my god.
Calculated.
Yeah, exactly, calculate. Wow, did the thing hit you? The slow also?
Yeah,
Maybe pop the potion. Yeah.
No,
You
what have I
should
done?
you should go base. Whatever, just go base. They can't do it right away. You know.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't realize.
I mean,
Smite
yeah,
was
but
ordered.
you had to take a reset anyways. No. Yeah, sell the potion. You can sell with right click, by the way. You didn't know that?
Okay. I didn't know either.
Really? Wow. There's so many like very basic things that you just never found out in like since season 5. That's so crazy to me.
Yeah.
Okay. This is gonna be difficult.
I'm gonna
You
steal.
need no. I mean, you can't
We
really.
need to fight. We need to fight.
I mean, you can actually steal with Ekko because your passive does a lot of damage, but you should still just try to fight.
This is good.
I mean, if you dance for like a few more seconds, you can maybe just get it. Yeah, try targeting the Elder, yeah. Finish it, you deal a lot of damage.
This is huge.
Nice. I think you can end.
Yep.
Go. Death turn, or they will FF maybe, who knows? I mean, you have
Well,
no...
from a 0-4 to a 14-11, I don't think that's too shabby.
No, 14-6 even. 11 assists. That's not bad.
Yeah,
I guess you can't end, you should get like mid-inhib and then Nash. You didn't have any arrows, sadly. You have a Shaco? Wow, I didn't even notice.
It do be like that sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, after inhib, go for Nash, go for Nash. They will all be up again. I mean, you need to start at some point, guys. They're all up. Right, I mean, yeah, they can't fight you because you have elders, so it's fine. They won't contest, I guess. Now it's finally time to buy Magi's.
Whoop, whoop. Oh, I can't even buy anything else anyway. I might as well just back.
Yeah, but you can still get level 18. Yeah, just base, buy Magi's and potion, and then... Okay,
Cool.
I guess just ping your team to go mid, because you still have Elder. You can end like with Elder. Maybe even tell them. Tell them like end we have Elder or something. You should use it. I think you need to tell them why you can end now. So like a quarter of Elder, so I feel like that should be enough if Samira is there, but she doesn't want to win the game right now. Okay. Yeah. I don't know where Samira is, she's so stupid.
Break to hell.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you didn't have Elder, this would be the right play that she's doing, but you had Elder, you could have easily just ended, I don't know. Very bad by her. Oh, man. I really wanted to get into the replay review here. I don't know why she's delaying the end. And you can stay, like you'll get your R up again. And you just siege. It's fine.
Oh man, really?
Oh fuck. That's very
Oh my gosh, no
unfortunate.
way! Why are you not hitting it?
That's well, he hit it, but he just deals no damage. Minor dead. I think you should have just kept running. I mean, I don't think you definitely should have just kept running.
Yeah, I should have.
It's not worth to save.
Shaco, yeah, 911 Shaco, that was dumb. That was really dumb.
You had a bigger shotgun and you had matches. Like as Echo, if you play Echo, don't ever waste yourself for anyone unless you're like really behind and you have someone who's very ahead or whatever. You're not a person who should ever sacrifice himself as Echo.
Yeah.
I think deaths in general should just be avoided more than on any other champ on Echo because
Mate,
it's
Elder's
so
back up,
easy.
that's a joke.
Yeah, but you'll be there.
Yeah, I think yeah, there's no logic in that. That was just a really dumb decision.
Oh, you got triplet now. It will be incredibly difficult for them to contest. So
Well, if you told me at the beginning of the match that it would be a win, I would not have believed you.
yeah, me neither. But in this elo, like everything can happen. Like that's
It's
also why
free, bro. It's all free.
you just
But
shouldn't FF.
just in the same light, I feel like sometimes, well, you could probably tell me more about this, but sometimes I'm fed, but I just can't close games because there's so many feeders. You know what I mean? So, but
No, it
obviously, I'm
happens.
sure if you're in the game, you're not going to be losing your silver matches because it's like, well, you know
Probably not.
how
Well,
to
I
go
lose
objective.
quite a lot of Smurf Q matches, which are also not like very high elo, but like which I should also win. But there's just sometimes you just gotta accept that you're gonna lose. What's happening here, man? Nice, you got him.
Yeah.
Should be GG. I don't know why your team's saying Elder. I mean, whatever. I can't believe they've actually wasted like fucking 10 minutes or something here for absolutely no reason. Should have ended this 10 minutes ago.
He's failed it. Orm with his immense attack speed is going to end now.
Well, at least he has the big minions to help him, I guess.
What's that turret destroy rune called? What's it called?
Demolish.
Demolish should work on Nexus, I think.
Well, please tell me he ends now.
Minions, winions.
Yeah, okay, good. God, man, that game did not have to be 40 minutes long, I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, we're climbing, we're climbing.
A win is a win.
Win is a win.
Okay.
So
Well,
tell me how amazing I did.
yeah, let's talk about that. Okay, what's your name? Like an Insane Elmo, right?
The one, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna download that game. Yeah, wait. Wait, let's see the damage graph actually. Oh wow, you did the most damage in your team, that's good. Definitely good. Well, you had like you only had like 5 point something CS again, but yeah, I mean it was difficult after that start, I guess, a bit.
I think the start messed me up, and then I think I was just farming kills for a lot of it. So it was like I was full build quite early. So
yeah, you had a lot of golds, even though you didn't have farm. That's right. Okay,
should I end stream?
Yeah.
I'll end my stream, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
No?
Well, I have like a lot that I wrote down, so.
Oh, no, I can.
Huh? What are you doing? Yeah, let me like I will stream for you because I want to stop and that stuff. Okay. So I guess this is just a small thing, but you shouldn't be AFK, you just cover, like go here. Go here and put your W in here, maybe you get like 5 gold from first strike. It's free, you know. There's no point not doing, or no reason not to do it, I guess. But that's a very, very minor thing. Like you even did it here, but just whatever, you know, small thing. Then when clearing is also not huge. Like at 126, like your W, you know, it lingers for a bit. So you can place it now. Like now, just place it and then don't walk in it right away. But see, like, so then the blue will just be stunned right away. It's also a small detail, but I did that also in my here video, so you can see, I guess. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Let's just speed this up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, how should you have handled this? I mean, this was, first of all, you should, if you didn't kite back so awkwardly, you probably actually kill it before he's there.
Okay,
The
now I
grump.
know what you're saying about his passive, right? But in a normal game, I would have saved my smite here, and
No,
and
always smite the grump right away.
because if I had smite up there, I could have obviously.
Well, you know, like, okay, I mean, it
This
happens.
never happened to me before in like 100 games.
It
so,
happens too often in low elo because these players they just try to like psychologically overwhelm you, but this is such a bad play by him, you know. Like first of all, you should be like if you have like if you the Oran gives you one more auto attack or whatever, he's too late, you know. He won't get anything here. So this was just super lucky by him, honestly. And also, if you don't go so far away here and you get one more auto in, you should get it.
Yeah.
And here, I guess, yeah, you should try to proc your passive and then flash away. I mean, then at least you would have lived. This was just super unfortunate. I mean, it was also, you could have done better, but it was also unfortunate. Here, you were puffing top, but you should realize that he's probably gonna take this, so you would just waste a lot of time going there. So I told you to go bot, and in general, like if you get killed on one side of the map and the other one is up, just go on the other one. Yeah. Yeah, and he. Actually, could have seen that. I didn't see that either. He was actually just running. Yeah. Well, that's. I mean, that's another complete grief play by him.
I misclicked as well. Yeah.
Here. I don't know. I don't know why you flashed in there because.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. You're right. You said you misclicked. Yeah. Because I mean, he was already slowed, and you could have just walked in.
Yeah.
But your W placement should have probably been more like here, you know, to cover this area. Like there's almost
wasted stuff in the camp there where it's not being effective at all. Makes sense.
That's right. The flash, of course.
There's no need for the flash there.
Yeah. I mean, it even killed you, you know. Did it kill you?
Yeah, he did kill me. He did.
Yeah. So that flash definitely killed you. That was where the Shaker asked you if you were trolling. I guess. Yeah. Here I told you. Yeah. You should have definitely bought the Dark Seal here. It's just the biggest priority item on Ekko in general. Like either your first base should be like Blasting Wand and Dark Seal, or if you don't get any gold and you have to take like a fast base, then you go for like Amp Tome and Dark Seal. But I'll always try to include the Dark Seal in your base early on. Let's see.
Like literally, unless I can. So obviously, priority is Blasting Wand if I can afford it. I wouldn't buy a Dark Seal and not a Blasting Wand if I could afford it. But if I can't get the Blasting Wand, always get the Dark Seal. Fine.
Yeah, get Dark Seal and Amp Tome. You can always you can always afford that if you full clear at least. See, like here you should realize that this gank it's not possible. Like your Fizz is too low, and he has a wave to catch, and also like there's no gank setup, you know. So well, of course he even had the info here because of the ward, but unless he's like legit standing here or whatever, there's no point. So now you're just wasting like 10 seconds, even more, I guess.
So that's just like paying attention to the lane, I guess. Look where the wave is. Look at response when I walk
Yeah,
up
you did that. You did that quite a lot. Like you didn't really have the knowledge, I guess, to know when something like a gank will work and that stuff. I see here. Here you definitely need to look top. You know, when a champ like Veigar, who has no escape spells, is playing on top lane, like, you know, there's a reason he's played mid lane, and that reason is he has no movement spell, not great disengage, you know, he only has his cage, so he's easily abusable on top lane, and you recognize that, right? You said that even to maybe path towards him. So you always, like, if you're on the side of the map, just look at the top lane always, and especially if it's like this kind of lane, you know, where they're even and they're gankable. Yeah.
Yeah, top's got hard CC.
Mm-hmm.
He's got no. The enemy's got no escape. Like free. So would you have gone like straight top before doing Grump here, or would you have done Grump and then?
Probably not, because see now it's a perfect setup for you to just, after clearing Grump, go in here, even go in here, because top laners never worth this brush, and then just place down a W and kill him when he's like overextended.
Yeah, that was This is a pretty dumb play.
Yeah, I mean, I told you to just go there, and you were kind of
You
confused.
were saying like lane path, and I was like,
yeah,
what
no.
is that?
Well,
And then I was
lane
like,
lane
oh,
gank is here or here,
makes sense.
or like here, whatever. Yeah.
I know what it is. I just didn't know it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
with that specifically, but makes sense.
Even here, I feel. Yeah, you see. Yeah, I wrote this down later also, but I just noticed, like, you definitely place your W before engaging here. You can place it. I don't know. I feel like a lot of players, like low elo players in Ekko, they're not even aware how long the range is. But if you're here, you can place the W here. You know. So and for you can always place it in a way that it's out of vision range of the enemies. So yeah, definitely always try to abuse that.
Griefing here. This is pure grief. I mean.
Ah, yeah, you even die here, right? I forgot.
Yeah. She's just
If you place your W here and whatever, I mean, okay, he will probably just flash out, but see, like, placing the W now, at least you would have lived probably with the W shield. So
on cooldown or anything, could I just like totally missed that?
I don't think. Was it on cooldown? No, it wasn't on cooldown.
No
So
excuse.
could have just used it. Yeah, I think I wrote down also. I think you bought the alternator here. Yeah, it's not good, you know. Wait, does it even increase your AP at all? How much does MTOM? Yeah, 5 AP, but it's like the HP is worthless for jungle clearing, so you should just get another MTOM here with the gold you had. Yeah, and you even went into debt, which makes it even worse, you know. You could have just gotten another MTOM, it helps you more for clearing, and it doesn't make you go in debt. Ah, yeah, okay, and I never mind, I told you to go Dark Seal, but you would have, like, if you were alone, you would have went for alternator. So, yeah. And see actually how much the Dark Seal paid off. You were 0-3, but you had like 10 stacks at some point, even after going 0-4.
Yeah. Pretty soon I had like 8 stacks and then
10. Here I guess it would have been better to clear the Grump first. Or wait, when does? I hate that you can't see that. I don't know when their blue spawns. I guess in the next minute. Yeah. See, you definitely you should have just cleared Grump, Wolves, and then Raptors, Crocs. See, like, now you just leave your Grump for no reason. Like, these kind of pathing mistakes are what makes you have like 5 CS per minute, because it will just fuck you over for the rest of the game, basically. Okay, here I baited you in. There was, I mean, in general, you can just try to, even if you're behind, just try to. It's unfortunate that the crab is like, wait, I want to see, did it like turn around? It's a bit weird.
It just switched up for me.
Okay,
Trundle and the crab was out to get me this game.
Whatever. Oh. Well, whatever. Like, if it's here, you know, and you're there and smite, like, usually, do you know, like, the crabs always, if it spawns here, it always goes here first in this direction, and here it always goes in this direction first. So that's also helpful for the W placement. Yeah. So if it's here and you're there fast enough, you can maybe smite it away and just steal it, basically, because I mean, Triangle is so far ahead of you at this point. He's like 1,000 gold ahead. So it's basically.
To turn there. That seems
Yeah,
really
it's random. I don't know. They just randomly turn it sometimes. I think like here or whatever is kind of a normal, and here is where they usually turn, but still it's a bit random sometimes still. Yeah.
So seriously, delete this when it starts to.
Soon you get your first kill. On Draven. I honestly, I think I would have probably pathed top here, although It's so difficult. I never have like these situations where the pathing is where these two camps are just randomly empty, you know. But if your full top side would be up here, you should, for example, you should just go for top, and you maybe even can gank the Veigar.
I think my thinking here was massive wave crashing
Yeah, yeah,
for.
yeah. It wasn't wrong.
Yeah,
It's not wrong.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
you get reward for it. Ah, see, yeah. I also wrote this down. Like, you're no reason to flash here at all. Like the way I would have engaged on this here. See, the W placement was very good. The way the like where you place and that stuff very good. But
yeah.
now when you're here, you just you know the EQ. I don't know if you did it this game, but like where you throw your Q while you're Eing. You know
Mhm.
about that mechanic?
When you dash, you Q, and it will go
Exactly. It
forward.
will kind of cancel the Q animation, you know, and you will do it while you're dashing, so you can proc much faster. Do you ever do that? Do you know about that mechanic or
Yeah,
no?
yeah, yeah. I do
Okay.
that. It's my
Yeah.
usual combo. EQ,
Yeah, and
auto attack. Yeah.
you should have just engaged on the Zeref with that combo here. He's
Yeah,
like
what was I
instantly one
thinking
shot.
here? I don't know. Okay, I was thinking basically, the Draven was gonna escape my stun with his speed up, so I wanted to
How?
flash stun him.
But
That was my thinking.
how is he gonna escape when it's
Well,
there? Like,
actually, on the right hand side, he can get out.
I mean,
That's why.
if he has flash, he can. But even if like, it's not worth trading your flash at the start of the fight, you know, like, or using it because then you might miss kills later on.
Sure, sure. I think at this point I was 0-4. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
getting a
yeah,
kill,
yeah.
so
That's I guess
it
that's
takes
maybe
my
a
flash.
factor. Yeah.
But no, it's true. I get you 100%.
See here also if you EQ here on him, then he's slowed right away. You proc your passive and you get the movement speed, so he can't get out. I don't think. Well, maybe you don't have the damage, but see, you play it kind of awkwardly.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if you could have placed the W better. Let me see. It was like obvious that he would. Well, no, I mean that's fine. But yeah, always try to hit your Q before your E. You know, because then with your E, you have two stacks and you're on the enemy, so you can proc your passive.
Cool.
Yeah. And with the rocket belt, you can even like proc it very fast with the auto attack reset. That's definitely something you should also try to learn. I know I saw that you didn't do that this game, but I think that's like a more advanced echo mechanic, I guess. It's not very difficult technically, but
So it's just EQ, rocket belt, then auto attack. Is that the combo?
but the auto attack is like super fast. I don't know.
I
I
felt like I did that a couple of times in some team fights here, but I might be
I
doing
don't
it
think
wrong.
so. Yeah,
Okay.
not at least you didn't do it very fast then. Yeah, you sometimes use the rocket belt in decent ways, but you didn't do the auto attack, or you didn't do it to proc the passive at least. You know, I don't know.
I see.
Yeah, I wrote down like this also kind of small thing, but just prioritize the big one first. Like on the second clear, whatever, or third clear here, it doesn't matter so much, but prioritize proccing the passive on the big one first because it has like a cooldown, you know.
And
But
then you'll be able to proc it again before the end of the
exactly.
fight.
But I mean, and
Okay.
here it doesn't matter because whatever you deal enough damage at this point. But in the earlier clears, like the first two, you should definitely prioritize the big ones. Wait. I mean, this pink ward was kind of warranted, I guess, because Trundle invaded you so much. But
It
I
was
think
absolutely warranted.
this one is better. Like you're probably gonna spot him invading from here also, and this one gives your mid laner a lot of info about
Yeah,
this. You know,
I
I
think I
think it's a
just
very good ward.
I still had PTSD
Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah.
the first clear, so
So you would have spotted Twitch walking up right here, for
I could have
example.
killed him here, I think, but
That
I just messed up
also,
my.
but see, it would have just helped your top already. If and nobody ever clears this and this. It's so like nobody ever walks through there from the enemy team.
Mhm.
Like these wards stay on for like the whole game. Okay, I mean, here Veigar completely overextends, of course. Yeah, here you place the W well. But you never do the EQ, honestly, like with the engage.
Okay.
Yeah, but you definitely did like a good max range W. See, like EQ engage here now, and not like how you do it. Then you wouldn't then the shaker wouldn't have been able to KS that. You would have gotten it because you proc the passive much faster. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Okay. Ah yeah, and also like you have 2 smite stacks up. You had this like in multiple situations. Just use it to clear sometimes. I mean, okay, here you might be looking to fight, but you will get it back in 15 seconds as well. So yeah, and here you just like you need to realize that you won't get anything out of this gank.
Okay.
Like you should have realized that before because I don't know. Like the only way you could get a successful gank is like from the top here, and then it's still risky because it's like a 2v2 because Shaco's not here.
So I know this is wrong, right? I understand it, but and definitely something I need to improve on. But I almost feel like in some situations I know I'm probably not going to achieve anything, but I just need to show my teammates like I'm trying or have presence around them to
Yeah, fuck
help.
that. Like
Yeah, which is
this
wrong, I know,
is
but it's like
just a
I know I'm gonna
bad
get flamed
mentality.
if I'm clearing my Krugs and she's like calls her help at Tara getting pushed. I just know I'm
You
getting
just
flamed and my
mute
legs
her.
are over.
It's
Yeah.
like I mute them when they do like super pings right away. See, but let's see how much time you wasted. It's 12 minutes. And let's see how much like your jungle is up. You can clear your jungle here. Yeah, and then you go back. Fucking hell, like 45 seconds. That's a lot,
Wow.
like basically. Like 45 seconds for like absolutely nothing. And then here again, like no reason to go over really. You see they're disengaged.
Yeah.
No, of course this doesn't waste so much time, but still like just keep on clearing. No point. See, you're wasting like 15 seconds easily again here. Could have maybe even gotten the crab here. Well, maybe not because Trundle was playing like kind of weird and contesting it, but yeah, you would have actually you would have probably cleared your whole. Well, if you
Fine.
hadn't wasted the 45 seconds anyways, you would have gotten the
Yeah.
crab definitely. But yeah,
I get
just wasting so much time, it makes you be in weird positions on the map, and it's like so hard to find the root of the problem sometimes because of that. But
Yeah.
it just makes the whole game very uncontrolled. I don't know, here it's a bit weird, like the situation. Oh, he also spotted you. That's funny. We didn't know that, of course. He also had the... Yeah, it's unfortunate you didn't have your W, of course. Where do you
Yeah.
use it, by the way? But I think it works out, right? You get the shotgun here.
I do get the shot on here.
Yeah. So I mean that should have never worked out the way it started, but whatever. Yeah. It did. So
He did invade me at level 2, so you know.
wait, I want to
Nothing
see
really went as
where did you use your W there? You didn't have it. I think sometimes you also wasted your W in yeah here. I mean,
yeah, I used it earlier.
let's see. Is there like any real potential for you to even kill them there? You don't have rocket belt, so no, there's not. Like they can you can't do shit here. That's a wasted W.
In my head, right, I again probably wrong, but I'm like throw my W, they get scared because they're scared of a stun, they stop pushing the tower and get a plate.
I mean, but they have to
That's what
stop no
I
matter
was
what. How are
Sure.
they supposed? Like the Fizz is here, the minions are almost all dead. The
Sure.
Shaco is even here, so how are they supposed to push the tower? They can't, you know. And you would have had it here, and I mean, whatever, it worked out because it's fucking silver, but it shouldn't have worked out so well. Is there anything else here? I mean, here, for example, you smite it even though it's on a 50-second cooldown. I think that's also not good. Like, you just smite the camps if you have like 2 stacks up, usually. It's actually yeah, funny, you did like exactly the wrong way. I guess you didn't smite when you should have, and you did when you shouldn't have. Oops. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Draven's too far back. I think you can't kill him. Although you have like the rocket belt now, of course.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You gotta be aware of how much the range really increases the rocket belt. It's so insane. So huge, really. Here you could have maybe I didn't really notice, but you saw that he went for your blue, so you can see, you know, you always can see when these camps, even from the enemies, when they spawn, you know?
Mhm.
You knew that, or? Yeah, of
It
course,
shows
okay.
yellow and yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe you see like two of them top. Okay, it's a bit risky. Maybe you shouldn't, but maybe you could have just tried to steal the blue and get away, you know? Like especially
Yeah,
with the
would have been a
portals
good
here.
shout.
Yeah, but
Most
I didn't really pay attention to that either. Oops. Mm. Okay. Wait, why did you just run past here?
What's my vision like there? I don't know.
I don't think
I
you
see.
know about them doing it even. So I
I
think
think I was already in my jungle because I saw him play my ward. I'm not sure, so I was just
maybe,
checking. But
yeah, like I don't know, like 3 seconds wasted, whatever. But it just adds up.
yeah,
Oh,
so
let's
like
say
at this
this.
point it's over like 2 minutes wasted, isn't it?
Yeah,
Overall, so.
maybe like depending on how you define wasted, like probably even more. But I mean, dying to like the Veigar top gank, for example, of course you did like the right start of going there in the first place, but you died then, so it's of course it's even worse than wasted, I guess. Yeah, here your double placement was good. But see, the way you do your combo, I will show you afterwards, I guess, because
Yeah, I'm
I don't
doing it
think
wrong with everyone. I know
Mhm.
what the combo you're talking about is. As you roll
Mhm.
out, you Q in the direction of your E basically, and then
Yeah, and the rocket belt, like you should use the rocket belt as the last thing to proc the passive fast. Well, I will show, it's no problem. And that's like something, like the first few seasons I played Ekko, I was completely shit with the mechanics as well, so I think like this season I improved so much on the mechanics. Even last season I hit master already, but my mechanics were much worse than now.
I've only
So
really been playing Echo for the last like 2 weeks basically, like
ah,
properly.
okay, that's fine then.
So he's pretty much brand new to me. I bought him when he was out,
Mhm.
played him a couple of times, but this is the first one I
No,
properly
no
played.
worries. I mean, then it's fine. You will improve, of course, if you just play more games with him. Let's see here. Wait, you didn't use the portal. Always use the portal when you're like
So
trying to
bad
get.
for that dude. I'm so bad. Yeah,
W-
I do it all the
Yeah,
time. It's like autopilot.
yeah. Just use the portals when they're up. I guess they're definitely faster, of course. Yeah. What I really noticed, like in these, like from all the 3 coachings I've done so far, it's so, like the pathing is never good. It's never just where you're able to fully clear a site and just go to the
When
next
you're
one and
saying
that's stuff.
pathing, what's the ideal
The
pathing? So
ideal path is just that you can go from one side to the other and just clear the camps, like one after the other, you know, without having to wait between. Yeah, here by the way, you're also just, I mean, you're basically wasting time. Maybe you could have engaged on the Twitch here with the rocket build, but well, I also wrote that down later, but you just need to be more decisive with your actions, like
I'm seeing that a lot with the replay. Like it's a
and
lot of time
and
just
and be
walking
more
around.
aggressive. Just in general, be way more aggressive. It will make you a better player. Maybe we'll lose you some games because you're not mechanically good enough for some plays or whatever, but that's what will make you a good mechanical player. Just being aggressive, and that's why all the Koreans, all the Chinese players, they're good mechanically because they don't give a fuck about macro. They just want to fight, you know, and that's why they're getting good at it. Here you see the crab is spawning, so you should think of the map like, see, you should think this part of the map. It's like until when the towers are there. Yeah, let's imagine the towers.
Yeah.
This is yours. Like this is you can always have that unless of course the enemy invades you. Whatever. Let's not think about that. It's yours. Then the river is like neutral basically, but it's contested, so it's like a higher priority.
Yeah.
You know, so always try to get especially if you have like info on them here, just steal it away. You should know you won't get anything here, the Ornstead and the Fizz, and you don't kill these two people, like you don't kill the Trundle. So just get the crab so he won't get it, and at least like it's not good, but it's better than what you're doing now, you know?
Okay, so basically go straight. Should I go Scuttle, Gromp, and then
I
Blue?
mean, your
Then
Grump isn't even up because of like awkward pathing or
if
whatever,
they
but
are up,
yeah,
if
yeah,
they are
exactly.
up, that would be the best
Scuttle,
thing.
Grump, yeah, it would even be up after clearing. Well, you can't go to the Grump here, of course, because like they're there, but you even kill them here. Yeah, here's where I said you played mechanically better than the other fights. I think I said that because you like first of all the W was good, of course. Well, you didn't do the EQ again, but yeah.
This game, looking at it, actually,
Yeah, what was very good was that you didn't use your E before he flashed over the wall. You probably didn't do it like on purpose. I mean, maybe you did,
No,
but
I did. I was saving it
okay,
for the
okay, that's good
jump
then.
over.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
like being aware of that kind of stuff. Like, I think a few seasons ago I would have probably just eat here, you know, to get more damage, and then I don't have it to follow him over the wall. Okay, Fizz got him anyways, but still, you know, like in these situations, definitely good to just hold on to your E to secure the kill. Or in general, sometimes you can just bait out flashes and whatever by holding your E. Here, pushing out the wave I think is good, definitely. You wanted to go for more, which is like which wouldn't be like the worst decision because they're dead, but I think Veigar would just probably TP here or whatever, so you don't get
I think I'll get
anything.
this red buff here. I think,
Yeah, exactly. You get the red, so it's fine.
Because I've only actually started playing jungle this season. It's
Mm-hmm.
my first season, so I used to play mid lane, like mid lane
Yeah.
ADC basically. So this is like my first season, like learning like the timings, what pathing even is, like all of that.
Yeah,
And
okay, that's fine. I mean,
it's yeah, it's eye opening because
yeah,
you
it's
can see
not
like
so easy to
walking
get
back and
into, but
forth how much time is wasted, man. It's crazy just watching the replay.
yeah. Free kill here. I mean, this Veigar was completely running it. Maybe probably just full clear here, right?
Annoying because like I wanted like maybe we can do it in another if we have another session or whatever, but like early game because I feel like it was such a fiesta early game. It was like
Yeah.
oh well, it's like how can you?
But at least in the end it turned out to be like still a lot of stuff that you can learn from it. Like if it was just like a 50-minute surrender, I mean you can still learn, but not as much. Yeah. Here of course also very good that you had like the awareness of the Zaref E to dodge it. Like in general, you just need to be aware of the enemy's abilities. That's one of the most important aspect of mechanics, in my opinion. Like being a good mechanical player is not so much about your own abilities; it's more about being aware of the enemy's abilities and reacting properly to them. Here, see, you have info on them. You could have put down a really nice W here, for example. Like always try to put it in choke points, you know, where it covers like a whole thing, and you will put it from out of vision. See, there, you know that they're walking in here, I think. From now you know it. And you can just put the W here. Well, okay, you probably wouldn't have hit them because they're chasing. Yeah, I guess you put it here. But
Hard, so.
yeah. But in general, like you had the awareness kind of late.
Yeah.
Yeah, you. Oh. Yeah, you're not doing the combo right, but I guess I will show you how to do it right.
Cool.
Yeah. And this is we're just like at the half time of the game because they didn't want to end. Yeah, here the flash, it was so overkill. Like you should be aware that they used a lot already, and you're not like see the Draven stat, the Twitch. You should have went on the Twitch here instead of flashing away.
I was scared of the headset because I know it slows, well, Dragon slows.
Okay, but like see how low he is. You even have Rocket Ball up. He's just dead there.
So true. Yeah.
He's just and your Ornn is still in there, you know, like
Exactly.
if you don't, he was probably screaming like at his monitor that you didn't go on him there, like it was definitely, and even if like you shouldn't be so scared because the Zeref he used all of his abilities. See, 10-second cooldown Q. Okay, he has his W, whatever, it won't kill you. So yeah.
I think in my mind as well, because I didn't realize how I killed. Like, because remember I was like, I killed Draven. How did that happen? I thought Draven was still there. It's just map awareness, I guess. So I didn't want to follow up with Draven, but obviously he died.
Yeah. Here I guess you should have walked over because you know you had to use your E and you couldn't really go in there now. But it was risky because of the Jungle. Yeah, this Veigar is not very good. Yeah, here it's okay, you get the kills at least. I mean, you give a huge shutdown, which sucks of course, but...
Shago sacrifices himself.
This was such a fiesta, holy shit. And in general, I noticed that like you don't use your W every time you fight, like especially if you get caught or whatever. That's where placing W is the most important. That's where you don't do it oftentimes. Like always when you get engaged or whatever, place the W somewhere so you get the shield. So you know you will lose a lot of HP, but usually you can still tank quite a bit with the W. It should just become second nature to you. Here you
Could have killed him here. Yeah.
easily, yeah. You should have started off with your Q after spotting him with the sweeper. So you know, like, you know he's recalling if he's like that.
Yeah.
So start off with the Q, you miss it, you know, he's not slowed. And even after that, though, you know the rocket ball gives you quite a lot of movement speed, plus the dash, so even after that, you can still reach him here. Like, you have the 2 stacks, you have your E with the rocket ball, you get in range.
Yeah.
I don't know if you kill him, because he's still quite healthy, but like if he was any more low, yeah. I think you maybe even kill him, you're quite fat.
That's the perfect example, like, well, yeah, Q first because of the sweepers, but like also the EQ combo would have been a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Well, in that situation you should have actually done the Q and not the EQ combo, because with the EQ combo, like, you didn't have vision of him, you know? So it's, you can't do the auto attack. So you should wait until he will move out of the brush and then E on him. But that's like more advanced, I guess, to think about this kind of stuff. Doing the EQ combo would probably also kill him there. Yeah. Yeah, you kill him here? I think so, right?
I think so,
yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, of course he didn't dodge the E this time, but I mean, I don't manage to dodge every skill shot either, so it's not like
I was just like in a restriction. Fizz was there. I was like, I'll just eat this. And
Here it was one big example of where you weren't decisive, like with your flash. See, you waited around, like, just flashing him now if you do it. It was like, now you made it kind of close. Otherwise, you would have just been on him. And also, he had some time to get his cooldowns back and that stuff, you know? Just, if you decide to get the kill, it's worth to get the kill in my opinion, but... even to trade flash, but just be more decisive with it. Yeah.
Eat over there easy.
Did you know if he was there? I don't know. Yeah, I think... Well, no, I don't think you knew.
I think he went back,
no.
yeah, and then...
Yeah, no, it's fine. Never E over there blindly. That's just stupid. I mean... Okay, as Ekko you won't die because you still have your R, but...
I would have E'd. Yeah, if I had vision I would have E'd, but I think from the path, if he took that path directly back that way, I would have just E'd, because I knew he was going that way, but it looked like he went back down the lane from my vision, so...
Yeah, here, of course, it sucks that you didn't have the rocket ball because you used it to clear. Because the Zeref actually walks in quite far. And I don't know, the Ornn could have just ulted at this point. But, yeah, whatever. See, like here, I think you can easily place down a W somewhere. Even just to, like, here is an example to just use it to scare them. You know, or Not even that, like just to not scare's the wrong word, to
Zone?
yeah, not even zone, just to pressure them, I guess. I don't know. Just put the W here or somewhere, maybe even like this more advanced also, but if you don't look in the direction, like if you can look in this direction, like walking down, and place the W here, you know, with your mouse without turning there, and he will think you place it here or somewhere, maybe like more. Okay, this like, well,
Yep.
ignore this,
Yep.
whatever. Yeah, like, but you can sometimes use it, and people won't really react properly to your W. Okay, I
Even
mean,
there, maybe you don't.
yeah, you just didn't. You could have had your second W already. Like, it doesn't cost you anything here to place it. And maybe if they misreact, you just get a good engage on them, you know. And also, just it doesn't matter. You don't always have to stun with a W. Like the shield to just engage on someone is usually enough to be worth it, you know. And the
My
high,
mechanics in this fight, sorry, if
Yeah.
you rewind there. So, obviously, that's cool, got the thing. Now, should I, after I've got my proc off on Draven, should I get my proc on Zeref, or should I just stay on Draven at that point?
let's see. It was definitely okay here that you didn't do the EQ, so you hit the Q on both. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like that's fine. Yeah, I would probably proc it on both. Yeah, usually you should try to proc it on as many targets as possible, especially like in late where your passive really hurts, you know? Just so your team can also then kill him faster and that stuff. Of course, in some, like, that's a situation that was so risky, damn.
This is calculated, obviously.
Yes,
You can
yes.
see from my
In some
incredible mechanics reactions.
in some situations, you know, of course, like you will have to target down someone, of course, but that's super, like, there's a lot of variables in that stuff. You can't just, but in general, you should try to proc your passive on as many targets
The
as
reason I
possible.
was so annoyed here is because I used my smite when Elder's about to be
Yeah,
up,
yeah, I
which
know.
is just
I understood.
absolutely stupid. Yeah.
But I don't know. It's like you were so low you had to take a base definitely, and you had like I think you had a lot of
Money.
gold also. Yeah. So it's okay. Like it's obviously not optimal, but you have to fight this anyways. Of course, like it's not worth to clear a little bit faster and not have it up here now. Yeah, like it was bad, but it was not as bad as you probably think. Like you have to fight this anyways. Yeah, and now I think I told you right to keep on hitting because they're all zone away, and if it's like a long
Yeah, I was
fight
gonna
and
do
they
that,
yeah, and you get the elder mid fight, you just win it. That's oftentimes you can do that. Like I don't know why you didn't. I mean, you couldn't end here because you had no towers, but after getting Nash, you should have just ended. I don't know. There was a lot
Yeah,
of.
it's the push. It's after Nash here where we could have. Yeah. After
Mm-hmm.
we get the
Or after the reset, I guess. Like.
Samara goes. bot
She
or
goes
something?
spot for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, just go mid here. You have the Elder still for half the duration almost. And you have Nash.
Trying to ping and type, but
Yeah, you should have just wrote, like, end with Elder as you're coming out of the base. Maybe then she would have reacted. Like, you even get a kill here, you know? Now you just all die. What was it? No. I know you siege for like 1 year. Yeah, whatever. I don't think there's that much to talk about anymore. Wait, let's see. One thing I also wrote down, I don't know if it was, I think I wrote it down earlier, it was like that you didn't use, I was in the very close fight here, like you used your potions so late, you know, try to get in the habit of using them when you're starting to fight, because it takes a lot of time to even regenerate, like 12 seconds or something, you know, so just...
So with that as well, obviously I know you should use patience when you're fighting, but when you're on your like your first clear or something, is it worth popping a potion while clearing the other side of the jungle and then
Yeah.
saving a potion for a gank or?
Well, I said it, like, I when I do, like, I definitely use one charge always, so I'm healthy enough. And then the second one, I guess it depends if you're looking for a gank, you should use it, and if you're not full HP, of course. Oh yeah, we talked about this here also, like, never waste yourself for a supporter. never waste yourself for anyone here, of course, in general, but especially not for a supporter and especially not for a Shaco player.
In my monkey brain there, I thought I could go back E, get a proc, speed up, and we could both live. But obviously that was extremely
no.
ambitious. But
Yeah, you can't with the Trundle. Like, Trundle can
sure.
fuck you up too much there. Yeah, so you go to for second Elder, I guess. But I mean, here you win, right? Oh no, I was also a bit awkward. Wait, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know, were you aware that it was like AP Twitch? Or no?
I wasn't. No.
I mean, of course, by 35 minutes you should be aware of that, and like you should know like AP Twitch. The thing that hurts is like his E and with his passive, so that was very risky to like not ult earlier or not E out of range or something. Yeah, you just kind of tanked it and thought you were like half HP, but yeah, like AP Twitch, the thing that hurts is when he pulls out his E. If he wasn't so super fucking behind. Wow, he dealt no damage. What the fuck? He has Rabadons.
Yeah.
I can't believe that didn't kill you, honestly. I guess the Mercs. I guess the Mercs actually, because he has no magic pen. Well, that saved. Oh, okay, I think you.
Yeah, I think I was a bit shocked when I was like on 2 HP.
Oh, yeah, and you. Okay, good. All right.
GG.
Yeah, let me show you the mechanics real quick that you didn't really use, I guess. Someone is asking in the chat, or I don't know when you asked, sorry, I didn't have the chat open. How much the coaching costs? It's for 2 hours, it's $50. Just so like people don't have to. I mean, most people probably won't watch this video like to the end, but yeah, I didn't say it in the video before. It's $50 for 2 hours, or if you just want like a 1 hour thing, it's $30. But then we can't do like a live game. We will just have to watch one replay, I guess. Okay, you can still see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Unless we're pretty much at 2 hours mark. If I coach Ekko mid, I mean I can. Depends if you're like very low elo. I would say like if you're below diamond, I can also coach mid, but mid is very different. Like I would rather not coach mid because in mid I don't have like a lot of expertise and I would probably say a lot of wrong stuff. Okay, so I mean I can still of course teach you Ekko even if you're a mid player, but whatever. Let's say you have like these items, don't matter. Okay, so your general like engage combo should be this, you know? What you did?
Show me again?
Yeah, like what you always did was this.
Yeah, I did.
And what you need to do
is E then Q then
like this.
auto attack.
Yeah, this should be your basic engage, like almost always. Almost, I'm saying almost.
I just didn't obviously do it under. I think under pressure as well when you're in a gank or something.
Yeah,
like, think about that.
It's like you have to. It has to become second nature to you, honestly. Then also another thing you can do, like imagine there's someone running away. Like you don't want to do like W and then E and whatever. You just do like EW, like this, you know. Do it right. Oftentimes. Yeah, always, or even in fights, like sometimes when you're just engaging on someone, just do like this, rocket pill, whatever, yeah, just like that. Okay, and then the really fast combo that you should always try to do is like this. Okay, I didn't. It was awkward because I didn't this direction, but it's like this, you know, and you proc the passive right away. Then.
So, does Rocket Belt proc the third passive on?
No, it doesn't. But it kind of resets your auto attack timer. So yeah, and it looks stupid on the target dummies, but it doesn't look like that on like actual players. Yeah. I guess like a small mechanic is also when you're Eing and then you're Ring, of course you still have the auto attack, so sometimes you can abuse that, you know, to get like a fast engage on someone. Like imagine you're Ring back on this guy and then you're Ring and then you can instantly have like the strong auto attack or have some reach with that, you know. That's kind of a niche
If you
mechanic.
are through someone, it procs. It does a passive, does it stack?
What?
Is that what you're saying? Sorry. What are you
No,
saying about when
I'm
you ult, it resets?
no. I'm saying like the E. You can sometimes use that like to do this
Oh,
basically.
you've already set up your E. I see.
Exactly.
Okay. Right.
And
Right.
it will sometimes catch on. It's very niche. I don't use it that much, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, because
No.
there's this thing you can proc your W if you like are through it, right, or something like that. Like
Yeah. Whatever. That's such a dumb mechanic. It never happens in game. Like cool, you can do this, but the only time it happens, it's like when basically when you're like Ring out. You know. Now it still stuns. Like that sometimes happens in games, but I have not once done this like purposefully, I guess. No.
the really fast one with Rocket Belt is EQ, auto attack, Rocket Belt, auto attack again.
Like you already have like 2 stacks, so you just want to proc the 3 stacks and then usually run away. Let me see. Let me see. Let me show you. Like in my, I did like a highlight video recently, and I had like some very good clips there where I really use it so well. Wait, let me show you. Like there was one clip that was I'm actually very proud of it, where I did where I used the rocket bolt. So I actually that was so close and it kind of won us the game, I guess. Also, wait, where was it? Oh yeah, here. Wait. Like, look at the here. What I do here. We were basically lost the fight, but see, my Q's already out, and then see how that was so important that I do it like this. And also I use the vision here. That was also quite nice, but like you just, I mean, first of all, yeah, to use the rocket belt to get behind him, and that's so important to proc your passive in the late game. Really, that's like, and I think also here in the last fight, one of the last fight. Ah no, it wasn't this game. It was like the game I didn't even upload yet. I guess I can just show you how it looks like in the late game, like the fast combo in a real game, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, I will open it. You'll get a
Like
sneak peek.
using that Rocket Belt to essentially get the second proc off your Q and then auto attacking.
Yeah, you will get like a sneak peek of that team fight was actually also so insane. Wait.
World's Flyest exclusive.
Yeah, here it is. Wait. See, like I place my W and then I engage on the Zarya and see I instantly one-shot her. That was so crazy, that fight. Yeah.
That is tasty.
Yeah.
That's a good Echo wet dream there, man.
See, it was such a close game. It's like they even had any kills still.
What elo is this, Masters?
Yeah, that was on my main. It was, yeah, it was a very difficult game. That's why I'm gonna upload it. It was very nice.
Nice, bro.
Right,
Well, that's
like,
been really insightful, man. Like, I'm gonna take a few things around from that. I think, like, some of the jungle fundamentals, like the pathing, not wasting time, looking at lanes while clearing, seeing when a gank isn't gonna be useful.
Yeah,
Early on.
that's something you definitely need to like. It's better to not gank. Sometimes miss it maybe, like especially if you're trying to improve on jungling in general. Just don't force ganks so much. You know, like it's better to just have a good clear and then take the 100% ganks where like people are obviously overextending, and you will get better slowly. You know, like if you play it enough, then at some point you will recognize like even more not so obvious ganks maybe. But you know, you understand? Like
Yeah. I've got a bit of a schedule going now. I'm doing 5 games a day, so I really want to improve. That's like my main aim moving forward. And I think with that and just making sure I can do the combos under pressure, like on a gank in team
Yeah,
fight,
that's
is
also
really, really
important.
important. and getting my W out as early as possible. And even if I'm not stunning, placing it down for that shield or the slow or
Yeah,
whatever.
always,
I'm
also
spamming it.
always use your W like in fights. Never hold on to it. There's no point. Like if you miss it, whatever, at least proc the shield, then you'll have a shield you can engage on the enemy. You know, that's so
And
important.
prioritizing Dark Seal as well, of course. Like
Mm-hmm.
making sure that's one of my
Yeah, I
first
mean, I
items.
I will upload this also on YouTube, of course, so you can just watch it back if you forget stuff and that.
I'm
So
YouTube famous. Yes, let's go.
exactly. Do you have like any other questions, I guess?
No, not really. I mean, that was like, obviously, it's like one of those things you're not going to learn everything or improve on every aspect of your play with
Mm-hmm.
one like game, are you? Of course, but I think there's a lot to build on there and like a lot to improve on. So I'm gonna try and implement it, some of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, maybe we can catch up in like a couple of weeks or something. You can see if
Yeah,
there's any improvement or anything else I
definitely.
need to work on and stuff.
Yeah, that's also, I mean, that's why I'm uploading it, so you can just watch it back maybe a couple of times, really reflect on your mistakes and that stuff, and you're maybe also just see what you're constantly doing wrong. Like you will notice in your next games maybe some more things. You know, of course, it was just one example game. The early game was very weird, so maybe not the best reflection of your like average game, but
No, it wasn't, but pulled it back. I'm quite impressed with that.
exactly,
You know, we
exactly.
played well, got some little clutch fights and got some good stacks on, so it was good. I've taken some notes as well, so I'm gonna see. And I've never watched my replays before, like ever, so I might
Hmm.
tonight play a couple tomorrow and like watch the replays and actually have a look where I'm going wrong because
Yeah,
I
it's
think
definitely not a
in
bad
the
idea.
game you're so caught up on it and it's like pace pace pace, but then when you look back you're like wow, you literally spent 45 seconds walking around the crux
Yeah,
like 4 times. It's like what are you doing? So
exactly. Yeah, yeah, that's right. I mean, I don't like watching my own replays because it just, I don't know, it takes so much time, but it's not a bad thing to do. Definitely not.
yeah,
I will
even like a
improve
couple
you.
times a week, or something like that, like
Mm-hmm.
see you come across. But no,
Yeah,
that's been really helpful.
the thing is, one second, like the thing is, with a lot of weights, not that useful if you're like low elo, you probably won't see a lot of the mistakes, you know, like, or
Mm,
I don't want to say that, like, watch your replays, it's not bad, but if you're like silver or whatever, then probably some mistakes will just slip by you, you know, and but no, there's not really any point to this statement. You should still watch your replays, but I guess that's like some thing I am here for as a coach,
yeah.
so I can tell you and lead you in the right direction.
No, awesome, awesome. No, it's been really helpful. So I
Hmm.
appreciate that time, man. That's been really
Yeah, it was a
cool. And
nice coaching. I also
yeah,
appreciate it.
nice. And yeah, I'll jump into your chat sometimes and check it
Hmm.
out and see what's going on.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you watch my stream, of course, you can just see the mechanics I do, and that's and copy them. It will also help you, of course, with your echo. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah. I think because I used to play mid, I used to just play. I played a bit of everything really.
Hmm.
I think that's when I got to gold when I was playing mid, and I don't know if it was on this account or not, but uh, just playing too many champions, wasn't really mastering any.
Hmm.
But I think I'm literally spamming Echo now, as you can
Yeah,
see from
echo
my
is such a fun
OBGG.
champ. Echo is such a fun champ. Definitely worth to like try and master.
It's not getting boring either. Like you play some champs and
No,
it's like,
that's
oh
the
man,
thing.
like
Like the last few seasons, I was like similar. I played a lot of different stuff and that stuff. I mean, I always played Echo, but I never really one tricked him as hard as I did this season. And it's if you're good enough on him, he's just so fun. I don't know,
yeah.
very
I mean,
fun
there's some
champ.
games I'm playing and it's like it feels unfair how overpowered you are. Like
Yeah,
sometimes you're shot by the damage, you hit your third proc on your passive, and it's like, oh, they're dead.
yeah, he's very
like
strong right
that.
now. I actually don't understand the win rate. His win rate is not very good for how strong he feels, especially in jungle.
Is that
Like
because people don't like build him or know how to play
I
him
don't
properly?
know.
Do you reckon?
I didn't even realize until this season, I guess. But like
Mm,
Echo has a much higher skill cap than I actually thought. I guess really,
mm.
it's not bad at all. Like I thought he was like a I don't know B to C tier champ, like kind of easy, but he actually has a very high skill cap. Like I improved so much even from last season where I already was master, and this season still I improved so much. So Yeah, it's definitely worth just one-tricking him or just playing him a lot. Yeah, he's negative win rate and Master Plus. That's surprising.
Wait,
Yeah,
negative
he
win
has
rate.
49. I guess people are just not good enough on him. And maybe his popularity also increased a bit, maybe. Let's
Do
see.
you think he's stronger at jungle than he is ever
Definitely.
mid? Yeah.
Definitely much
Okay.
more stronger right now. Because in mid, it's so hard to get fed early, and that's like his strength in jungle, you know? He can snowball better than almost any other champ in the game.
Getting the
And
dark
he
skills going and stuff. Yeah.
and he can't do that and also you in a lot of matchups you will get zoned away from minions and that stuff, so it delays your items even more, and so in jungle it's just way easier to get to the mythic at like 11 minutes consistently, you know. In mid
He used
in
so much
mid
more of his hit. Feels like as well, like he over walls, W's and restrictions and stuff. It feels like he's made more for jungle.
yeah, yeah, I mean a lot of players like to play mid, I guess, but well, I've always liked him in jungle more also. I don't know. In mid, his weak early game or kind of weak early game gets punished way more than in jungle, I guess. Especially in the current meta. Like there's been some metas where you get invaded a lot, but right now I think Ekko is kind of safe actually. Like, and even if you get invaded, if you react properly, it won't be a huge problem, you know. Like you might have to drop a camp or something, but you usually don't die when you get invaded.
Yeah, well, I did
Yeah,
a few
yeah,
times today, but
exactly. Because you didn't react properly, but
yeah,
that's what I'm
true,
saying.
true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I haven't taken Zonias on him in like loads. I used to build Zonias like as a standard, not before. Do you know what? I used to do this build, right? And it's so much better now that I'm buying Rabadons, but I wasn't buying Rabadons before. I was going Nashes into Lichbane
Oh, okay.
um
Oh, I
and
also
then
did that
Zonias
once.
and then Zonias.
It didn't even feel so bad, to be honest.
But
But
I
it's
think
definitely not
compare
bad. Yeah, yeah.
when you hit that, when you get even like a couple of large rods, it's like wow.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a game changes almost.
Definitely. I mean, of course you should. The core item build for Echo is usually not changing. Like the only thing that changes is the Rabadons and Void stuff, depending on how much MR the enemies are buying, I guess. But yeah.
Seen a couple of tank echoes as well. I swear that used to be a meta like tank echo. I'm not sure.
Yeah, 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 there used to be like with Iceborne Gauntlet. I remember
Yeah,
everyone
yeah, yeah,
was
yeah.
OP because Echo had like very short cooldown on his passive and higher base damages, but then they increased like his AP scaling. So yeah, I mean that, yeah, Echo the Echo or whatever. He's like testing Chem Tank Echo, but let's see if he's having any success with it now, because he didn't have success with it earlier. Like
Was it Echo than Echo? I haven't heard of him.
you haven't heard of him?
No, is
He
he a
he
big?
was like, yeah, he was like challenger last season, like very high challenger with Echo, mostly
Okay,
Echo. Yeah.
I've given him a subscribe on YouTube.
Well, I don't watch him. He's like a Spanish streamer, but wait, let me share my screen real quick so you can see his OPGG, I guess. He's going like camp tank, but I don't know. Let's see how much success he's having with it. Really, I think it's not that great. Like 50% win rate, and it doesn't seem like he's really carrying the games most of the time.
Doesn't feel too fun either. Like I don't know. Well, I suppose it would be fun, like running in it, like
Yeah, but I don't know.
ESP,
I'm
but
missing.
where's your damage?
I'm just missing the. I think the damage is even fine, but I'm missing the rocket belt for the combo. That's
Of course.
my biggest problem with it. But he's also buying Zonias, for example. See, like he's considered like as definitely one of the probably like top 3 echoes or something in the world, and he's also building Zonias, so it's just my playstyle, I guess. I copied that from like, I don't know if you've heard him. He's like 6'10" or something. He's called that. He's like an echo mid player, and he said that you never should build Zonias. Like when I was a worse player, and I just basically copied that, and I agree with him. Like Echo has
I
enough
get
tools in
what
his
he's
kit, you
saying.
know.
I get the thought behind it, but I don't know if you're I don't know. Once you've mastered Echo, then maybe you're right because you've got that skill and you know exactly where your limits are. But I definitely feel like as a safety blanket, especially if you're building Medjais, and definitely if you're building Dark Seal, it just has that other next level of protection, just to protect your stacks while
Yeah.
you're learning, while you're climbing.
Yeah, I
Just makes
mean,
it insane.
I always say this. It's like for me, I don't like it at all. Like I think it will make you a worse player. It will make you like I don't want to say lazy, but it will just.
Yeah.
I think it's better to just learn playing without it right away, you know.
And you
And
think the power spike is that much bigger, not building Zonias? Like you have that much more presence on the map. You think just building another item?
what?
Do you feel like it makes a huge difference between building Zonias versus Lichbane or another item?
Mm,
Do you think the benefits that increases that much by not building Zonias, or?
I don't know. It's rough to say. I mean, I haven't built Zonias in such a long time. Maybe, and I've seen echoes with Zonias that still are able to one shot. So, and I also thought like in some matchups, for example, versus Kane or versus Ranger or sometimes like that, I think it's worth to go for Zonias definitely.
Sure.
But I like the movement speed from Lichbane a lot. I like that it gives you even more one-shot potential on squishy targets. The ability haste also. Ability haste very underrated stat on Echo, to be honest. Like you don't build a lot of it, but that's why I like Transcendence. It just feels good, like having the because where does your damage come from? If you think about it, it comes from your abilities. Of course, like also your passive, but which doesn't go down with current reduction, but still like the other half is your abilities, and having them up more often is just good, and especially your W also. Like your W gets a lot of reduced cooldown from the Transcendence passive.
Yeah.
Like
And
because it's such a long cooldown.
in every game you're building Medjais, every single game. There's not a game that you won't. Or...
Let's see. I mean, rarely. I almost always build it. Yeah. Let's see. Sometimes I don't finish it because I don't. I feel like the game state doesn't allow it. Yeah. I see. I guess this game. Do I still have my screen share? Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't play so well this game. I guess so. It just wasn't so fair, but it was a pretty much a free win. See, okay. I didn't. I would have probably finished at some point, but if the game goes long enough, I will finish it. But see here also not. Not here, no. Quite often, actually, it happens that you're not able to finish it. Usually, just in the games where I have like a lot of kills.
Early, yeah.
A few good games in a row. Of course, like in every good game, I will finish it, I guess. But not if the game is going like meh or like bad, even then you shouldn't buy it usually. Like
And a scenario as well where like you're back to base, you've got the gold, you've got 10
yeah,
stacks on a dark steel, or you've got enough money to buy a Rabadon's. What are you buying? Are you going for the Medjais?
Rabadons. No,
Every time,
Rabadons. Yeah, Rabadons a bigger power spike. And of course you have to consider like game states and whatever, but well, I think that never happens because well, maybe it can happen, yeah, if you have like 1,100 gold or Rabadons and then 1,250, yeah. It can happen, but it usually doesn't. I don't know. I've never had that choice. I don't think. Or maybe I've always just went for the Rabadons subconsciously. Yeah, it's definitely a much bigger power spike.
plus 25%, like ability power, whatever. So
Like Echo's item power spikes are massive. You just have to be aware of that. They're probably bigger than almost any other champ in the game.
really fun champion. Like I've been enjoying this probably like I've played lots of champions and spammed some and played different roles, but like my enjoyment in League recently, even though I haven't been climbing that high, is has been with Echo because I just think he's such an enjoyable champ. Like
Yeah,
you don't
same
get
for
burnt
me.
out on him. You don't get like another Echo game or whatever. It's like
Mm-hmm.
can I land that Q? Can I do that? Can I do that combo?
Yeah, he's a very
it's just
satisfying champ
fun.
to play. Definitely.
No. But no, thanks for your time, man. Appreciate that. And yeah, I'll catch you sometime soon, hopefully.
Yeah, and if you have like questions or whatever, you can ask me on Discord. It's no problem.
Awesome. Legend. Thanks so much, man. I'll see you
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, see you. Okay.
Cheers, bye.